Hey everybody, guess who? That's right, Jeff from New York, and today we're going to visit Bryant Park. It's in Midtown Manhattan. It's in between 5th and 6th Avenue, 6th Avenue also known as Avenue of the Americas, and between 40th and 42nd Street in Midtown Manhattan. Right now as we head towards the park, I believe we're on Madison, and it's closed off to show off this temporary seesaw or teeter-totter attraction, if you will. If the location of 5th between 40th and 42nd sounds familiar, it's because that's where the main branch of the New York Public Library is, and that video was just uploaded a couple days ago, so go check it out. This time of the year, the park turns into a winter village. It's done every year, and it's sponsored by Bank of America. Don't forget to look for Cabby, who always makes a cameo appearance in all my 4K videos. Sometimes he's easy to spot, other times not so much. Be the first to comment on the timestamp where Cabby is, and I'll give you a shout out on my next video. For 3 seasons out of the year, these fountains are always running full force, looking beautiful, and the planters are always filled with beautiful flowers. One of the park's largest features is a large lawn that, besides serving as a lunchroom for office workers, the lawn serves as a seating area for some of the park's major events, such as Bryant Park Movie Nights, Broadway in Bryant Park, the Square Dance. The lawn season runs from about February till October, when it's closed to make way for, that's right, the ice skating rink, which you see right now. Not only is there the skating rink, but there's this, it looks like some kind of ice bumper cars or bumper toboggans, or I don't know what you'd call it, but it is all on ice. That building right behind the skating rink, directly in the center, is the New York Public Library, the main branch, the one with the lions in the front. We're looking at the backside right now. It's only 4 stories high, but it's still a very imposing looking building. We'll get a better look as we get closer to the library. Bryant Park is located several steps above the surrounding streets and is enclosed throughout with a retaining wall, so granite stairs are at several locations as well as ramps to provide access from the surrounding sidewalks. This permanent food kiosk, if you will, that we're coming upon is my go-to in the winter for hot chocolate and a croissant. In the summertime when I'm visiting the park, I stop here for a lemonade. The menu is quite extensive, so if you do order something from here, there's plenty of chairs and tables around the park for you to enjoy your snack. Here we have a nice peaceful game of bocce ball going on, bocce being a favorite game of the Italian population here in the city. And it can get quite verbal, believe me. Okay, quick, which borough in New York City has the largest Italian population? Well, that distinction goes to Staten Island. The Italian community makes up 40% of Staten Island, believe it or not. That white building on the left is, well, I guess it used to be the Grace Building. I'm pretty sure it still is. And no, that's not my camera lens. It's actually curved like that, and that building always fascinated me. It's been around for a while, and it even fascinated me as a child. I was always curious as to where the rain ran off to and how they clean the windows. That street on the left, by the way, my friends, is 42nd Street, and I'm going to, in a future video coming up shortly, walk from river to river on 42nd Street because there's just so much to see and do there. So it's a great video showing the entire length of 42nd Street, so stay tuned for that one. Here we have a nice ice sculpturer working on a nice ice sculpture. Say that 10 times. This, by the way, is where a camera on a stick comes in really handy. So take a good look at the library, which is on the left here, and the ice skating rink, which is right in front of us. And again, in the summer, or actually 3 seasons out of the year, it's a great lawn. And understand that the library actually dug underneath this park to make storage for all of its stacks and volumes. Remember earlier I said that the park was above street level, and well, that came in pretty handy for the library. These small kiosks are part of the Winter Village, and they offer everything from souvenirs and housewares and Christmas items and clothing to food and drinks as well. Now we're going to check out the lodge, which offers cocktails and beer outside and inside, all with a view of the skating rink. Also, as far as food, they have hot dogs, pretzels, sausage and peppers, and pizza and things like that. It's cozy in here and there's lots of seating. Inside is climate controlled, so if it's really cold out, it's a great place to come in and warm up and have a little something something to make it even a little warmer. There's also live bands here that really increases the activity inside, so make sure you check out the Bryant Park website to see what the schedule is as far as live music is concerned. These cozy igloos are heated, and you can check out at the lodge where we just left, and they'll let you know how much they cost to rent. They're great for parties of 8 or less, or even if you're by yourself, it's a great place to just chill and zip up that zipper and say, hey, leave me alone, I'm here with my wine and cheese. This, my subscribers, is New York City's answer to Roughing It. Hey, let's grab a hot chocolate and check out some Christmas stuff. Many of you know I have 2 adopted cats, Tom and Jerry, and they can make decorating for Christmas quite a challenge. What could take me hours to put up takes them only seconds to take down. This beautiful carousel called Le Carousel Magique looks very old and authentic and is quite an attraction here at Bryant Park, but in all honesty, it was built in 2002, which makes it not that old. Here's a sign with the layout of the park, including the New York Public Library on the east end. These chairs and tables throughout New York City parks are pretty much all the same, with the exception of the park's name on the top banner of the chair. I would love a collection of one from each park, but the only way you can get them is, well, you know, and I'm not that type of a guy. And on the eastern end of Bryant Park, right before, this is the back of the New York Public Library, by the way, is a restaurant called Bryant Park Grill, which is a pretty much famous grill, well known throughout the city. They have 2 seating options. One is sitting outside in a tent atmosphere, still climate controlled, and tablecloths and hanging lights is very nice. Or you can sit inside. It's a little bit more of a permanent structure. But the food here is very good, and I suggest if you are in the city to check this place out. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.